Hi students, in today's section we discuss about Stefan's law. Okay, Stefan's law stated as emissive power of a black body is proportional to fourth power of its absolute temperature. Okay, Stefan's law is stated as the emissive power of a black body is proportional to fourth power of its absolute temperature. We know emissive power is indicated by capital E. Absolute temperature, nothing but temperature in Kelvin scale denoted by the capital T. Na? So from the Stefan's law, emissive power E is proportional to fourth power of its temperature. So E is directly proportional to T power 4 is called as the Stefan's law. Okay. Now, can you write E is equal to proportional can be replaced by the constant sigma T power 4. Na? Here what is sigma? Sigma is called as proportionality constant. Sigma called as proportionality constant. So that constant is here named as Stefan's constant. Okay, it has one value 5.67 into 10 power minus 8. What is the value of sigma? 5.67 into 10 power minus 8. I remember this value like 5, 6, 7 power is 8. Okay. Now, what are the units for sigma? If you want units of sigma, T power 4 will be taken that side. Emissive power units. Watt per meter square. Na? Okay. Now, T power 4 will be taken this side. Then, units of T, nothing but Kelvin power 4. So, you may written this one as watt meter power minus 2 Kelvin power minus 4. Right? In recent NEET examination asking that units of the sigma. Keep in mind watt meter power minus 2 Kelvin power minus 4. And its value is what? 5.67 into 10 power minus 8. Is it clear? Now, let us see the definition from emissive power. We know emissive power can be written as radiant energy by area into time. Okay, that is equal to sigma T power 4. Clear now? This definition previously discussed in the last section. Please verify that video. Then emissive power is nothing but radiant energy per area into time. Clear? Here observe energy per time. Energy per time is nothing but power or not. So radiating power P is equal to energy per time. So you may written as dq by dt, that is equal to here area taken that side, then sigma a T power 4. Okay. In most of the numericals, they are asking the radiating power than the emissive power. Okay. So what is the formula for radiating power? Sigma a T power 4. Okay. dq by dt, nothing but it is also called as rate of emission of heat radiations. Radiations, nothing but the energy, na, heat energy. Rate of emission of heat radiations is nothing but dq by dt. Is it clear? This is called Stefan's law. Okay, so Stefan derived this formula practically, but Boltzmann gives the proof of this equation by using the thermodynamical considerations. That's why this law is also named as Stefan Boltzmann's law. Stefan practically says this formula. Boltzmann gives the theoretical proof of this formula. That's why it is named as Stefan Boltzmann law. Okay, this is applicable for black bodies only. This formula applicable for black bodies. If you take a non-black body, for a non-black body, a small variation coming in this formula, that is P is equal to dq by dt is equal to sigma a e t power 4. Okay, so what is the new letter coming here? E. E is called emissivity of a body. Emissivity. The definition for emissivity we discussed in the previous session. So please watch that video for definition of emissivity. And its value is said it is always lies in between the 0 and 1. Per perplexed black body, E value is always equal to 1. Okay, if E is 1, then P is equal to sigma a t power 4 coming or not. So this is the general formula. It is applicable for both black bodies and non-black bodies. Is it clear? So Stefan Boltzmann law is nothing but radiating power P is equal to sigma a e t power 4. Clear now? Please note it down. Now, consider a body whose surface area is capital A, and its temperature be capital T. Okay, I am considering on a body whose surface area is capital A and temperature is capital T. Okay, let surrounding temperature is T naught. What is the surrounding temperature? T naught. I think T is greater than T naught. So whose temperature is more? Body temperature is more now. Then, according to the Prevost heat exchange theory, we learn that every body emits radiations and absorbs radiations. Okay, above the 0 Kelvin temperature, every body emits radiations and absorbs radiation. But here, temperature of body is more than the surrounding temperature now. That's why body loses more amount of heat energy and it gains less amount of heat energy from the surroundings. Okay, it loses more amount of heat energy now. That's why loss of heat energy per second, loss of heat energy per second, energy per second, nothing but P. So what is the formula for P? P is equal to sigma A E temperature of body T power 4. Okay, this is the loss of heat energy per second by the body. Okay, whenever it loses the heat, at the same time surroundings gains the heat. Na? So at same time surroundings gains heat energy per second is again energy per second, nothing but P here. Okay, this is emitted and this is absorbed. okay, is equal to sigma AE. Surrounding temperature is T naught now. That's why you be written as T naught power 4. Understand? So, what is the net amount of loss of heat energy? Okay, so net rate of loss of heat of body. Okay, this is called as P net. P net is equal to this energy is emitted, this energy is absorbed now. So the difference of these two nothing but the net rate of loss of heat of the body. So what is the difference between these two? Sigma AE T power 4 minus sigma AE T naught power 4 now. So the P net value now coming as sigma AE common from the both of them, T power 4 minus T naught power 4. Are you understand? So we said rate of loss of heat. Rate is nothing but dq by dt. So anywhere if they ask rate of loss of heat in terms of body and surrounding temperatures, you may use this formula. Okay, for objective point of view, this formula is very important. Okay, the net rate of loss of heat formula sigma AE T power 4 minus T naught power 4. T naught is surrounding temperature. Understand? So here what we consider? A body whose surface area is capital A and temperature is capital T, and it is placed within the surroundings whose temperature is T naught. Then this body radiates heat energy in all directions, absorbs the heat energy according to the Prevost heat exchange theory. So how much of heat energy loss per second, and this is gained by the surrounding. Subtraction of these two gives the rate of loss of heat. Clear? Please note it down. Now, for object point of view, sometimes they are asking rate of fall in temperature. This is rate of loss of heat, but they ask rate of fall in temperature. Okay, if they ask like that, then we know the formula for heat energy in terms of the specific heat. Okay, in terms of specific heat, Q can be written as ms dq can be written as ms d theta na. Here d theta is the temperature na. Okay, now dq by dt can be written as ms d theta by dt na. Okay, so here dq by dt we have the one formula. Here also we have the formula for dq by dt. So this is taken as equation number 1. If it is taken as equation number 2. From 1 and 2, can you written ms d theta by dt is equal to sigma AE T power 4 minus T naught power 4 na. Okay, what is theta here? Temperature. So rate of fall in temperature, nothing but rate of fall in temperature. Okay, d theta by dt is equal to this ms will be taken that side, sigma AE by ms into T power 4 minus T naught power 4. Okay, here m is mass. Mass can be written as density into volume na. So it is also written as sigma AE rho Vs into T power 4 minus T naught power 4. Okay, so rate of fall in temperature has one formula. What is the formula? Sigma AE T power 4 minus T naught power 4 by rho Vs. Here what is sigma? Stephan's constant. A, surface area of the body. E, emissivity of the body. Rho, density of the body. V, volume, yes, specific heat. What is S here? Specific heat. Understand? So, for objective purpose, this formula is very, very important. This is Stephen's Boltzmann law. Clear? Please note it down. Now, solar constant and surface temperature of the sun. Okay. For that, let us consider not considered. So, see the sun. We know from the sun, radiations are always emitted in all directions. No? Okay. We are known this one. And around the sun, Earth is revolving now. Whenever Earth is revolved around the sun, then the radiations emitted by the sun is absorbed by the Earth or not. Okay, so the amount of energy absorbed by the Earth per unit area is varies with the time. The amount of heat energy absorbed by the earth per unit area is varies with time. Why? Because earth is revolving around the sun means its position is changes with time or not. Okay. So the amount of energy per unit area per time absorbed by the black body is denoted by some constant called solar constant. Okay, so solar constant is defined like this. So solar constant defined as amount of energy received per square centimeter area of perfect black body placed perpendicular to the sun rays at mean distance of earth and the sun. Okay, here the radiations falls normally on the earth. Is it clear? It is found that the value of the S is 2 calorie minute inverse and centimeter power minus 2 because per square centimeter said now per means by. Is it clear? Now if you want in terms of SI units, 2 into 1 calorie value 4.18 joules na by 1 minute means 60 seconds and 1 centimeter nothing but 10 power minus 2 meter na whole square. Okay, if you calculate then the S value is nearly coming as 1400 watt meter power minus 2 second power minus 1. Okay, remember the units please. What is the value of solar constant in CGS system? Calorie minute power minus 1 centimeter power minus 2. In SI it is 1400 watt meter power minus 2 second power minus 1. Sorry, joule per second means watt na. So watt meter power minus 2. Or understand? It is also called as 1.4 kilowatt meter power minus 2. Okay, so this is about the solar constant. Okay, by using this value of solar constant we can measure the surface temperature of the sun. Okay, please note it down the definition. Okay, now to measure the surface temperature of the sun, let us take R be the radius of the sun. Small r be the radius of the sun. Now here sun radiates the energy in all directions na. That's why the rate of heat emission by sun will be rate of heat, nothing but P R naught. P is equal to sigma AE T power 4 na. But here sun is nothing but treated as the black body. If it is treated as black body, E value is equal to 1. Okay. Temperature of the sun is taken as Ts. Okay. Now, what is A? A is the surface area. Na? If R is radius and we know sun is in the form of the sphere. Okay. Let us assume sun is in the form of the sphere. Then area of the sphere value 4 pi R square na into Ts power 4. Or understand? So this is the rate of emission by the sun. Okay. Now these radiations are passes through the space in all directions. Now this is received by the earth. What is the mean distance between the earth and the sun? I think we learned in our 6th or 7th class the average distance between the sun and earth is nearly 150 million kilometers. Okay, let us take capital R be the average distance or the mean distance between the earth and sun. Okay, now here heat radiations emitted by the sun is absorbed by the earth now. So the rate of heat transferred transferred through unit area through unit area at a mean distance between sun and the earth. What is the distance? Capital R na from sun. The rate of heat transferred through unit area at a mean distance capital R from the sun is nothing but solar constant or not? From the definition of solar constant, we can say this is the S. So S value is what? S value is the rate of heat transferred, nothing but P by area. Now what is the area? This is the area now. Let if the R is the taken as the radius from the center to the earth, center of the sun to the earth. Okay, then it is like spherical. Assumed to be spherical here. You may assume the mean distance between the sun and earth is taken as the sphere. If it is sphere, then what is the area formula? 4 pi capital R square. So from this formula you can write P is equal to 4 pi R square S R naught. This will be taken this side. Let equation number 2. Okay. So from equations 1 and 2, we got the formula for PR naught. So both are equal P now. Equate those 1 and 2. Then what do we got? Sigma 4 pi R square into Ts power 4 is equal to 4 pi R square S. We want surface temperature of sun. Therefore, Ts power 4 is equal to, here 4 pi cancel. Okay, these two will be taken that side. Then here R square S by small r square sigma na. Okay, so Ts can be written as capital R by small r whole square into S by sigma whole power 1 by 4. Okay, so this is the value of the surface temperature of the sun. So surface temperature of sun. Okay, Ts value is what? Capital R. Capital R is the mean distance between the sun and earth. Small r, radius of the earth, radius of the sun. Yes, solar constant, we know the value. Sigma is Stefan's constant, we also know this value. If you substitute all these values, then the value of the Ts is approximately coming as 6000 Kelvin. The value of Ts is coming as 6000 Kelvin. This is nearer to the practical value. Okay, so it is theoretical formula and that is the practical formula. You just remember the final formula for surface temperature of the sun. Okay, just remember this formula, that is enough. Are you understand? So here what we found, from the sun the rate of heat emission, the formula is from the Stefan's law, sigma A Ts power 4. Right now this rate of heat transferred through the unit area at a mean distance capital R from the sun, it is nothing but from the definition of solar constant, S is equal to P by 4 pi R square. From that again we got the P. Equation 1 is P, equation 2 also P. So I equate those two equations, then we got the formula for surface temperature of the sun. Okay, please note it down. So S value know 1400 watt meter power minus 2. Sigma value also we know 5.67 10 power minus 8. Watt meter power minus 2 Kelvin power minus 4. And radius of the sun, it is the average value are 7 into 10 power 5 kilometers. And the mean distance between the sun and earth is 1.5 into 10 power 8 kilometers. If you substitute all those values, you can get the value of 6000 Kelvin. Okay, thank you.